most recently, I helped somebody quit vaping. She was a smoker previous to that, smoking cigarettes, and then went to vaping. She had been smoking for about 25 or close to 30 years. We had one session. One session is all it takes for smoking. She's not smoked since.
Welcome to Meet the Practitioners, conversations with cash based providers listed in the Center Care Directory. Today, Heather Jones, certified hypnotist and life coach in Huntsville, Alabama. Heather shares more information on what to expect and dispel some of the myths around hypnosis.
So typically when somebody comes to me or somebody who does what I do, it is because they've tried and they've tried and they've tried and they're just like, something's got to give it. I don't know what else to do. I'm Heather Jones with Heather Jones Coaching. I am a certified hypnotist and life coach. In person, I work with people in Madison, Alabama, which is just outside of Huntsville, Alabama, but I also see clients virtually, typically over Zoom. What is hypnosis? It's the ability to communicate directly with the subconscious mind. So we have different areas of the brain, right? We spend most of our day thinking about things, overthinking things, like just kind of like in that headspace, right? Most of our day, that's where we are. That is our thinking or critical mind. And we really don't get much done in that mind. It basically gets in the way of us really being and doing the things that we want to, right? So when we can tap into the subconscious mind, we are speaking to the part of the brain that is a million times more powerful. So with hypnosis, I'm able to tap into people's subconscious mind with permission. They're always in full control. I'm able to talk to somebody's subconscious part of their brain so that we can speak directly to the part that holds the belief systems, that makes those snap decisions where, they're automatic at this point, basically, where all your habits live, things like that. So when you start to get to the root of belief systems, that's where you're looking at why people behave the way they do, why they have the habits that they have, why they react the way that they react, even if they're like, why did I do that? They don't know why they did it, but we can explain easily why they did that when we start talking about what's going on in the subconscious mind and those belief systems. So hypnosis allows us to get directly to that part of the brain.
I have experienced it. It is absolutely amazing. What are some of those changes that people usually come to you for?
Smoking and vaping cessation is a huge one. Weight loss for things that aren't, medically induced. So when we're talking about like eating late at night, going for the sugar and the sugary snack or the salty snack instead of the fruit or the veg or whatever it is. We have these habits that keep us in this place of being carrying more weight than we want to. I can help people overcome those things so that they can experience that weight loss and a healthier, just overall healthier body. There's a lot of myths about hypnosis that I think it's very important to clear up, because if those are what's keeping you from exploring and experiencing something like this, it's something easy that we can get out of the way. So a few of the things that I hear on repeat, people are concerned about is one is, can I get stuck in hypnosis? You cannot. You cannot get stuck in hypnosis. The absolute worst case scenario is that you are so deeply relaxed and so comfortable and peaceful in the space that you're in is that you don't want to come out of hypnosis. In which case, it's pretty simple for me to direct that. But if somebody is just like, no, I really never felt this level of peace. I just want to stay here. That has happened on a rare occasion with people. You would fall asleep naturally and wake up shortly after. That's it. Another one is people have a fear of losing control. It's this idea that it's mind control. Hypnosis is not mind control, it's suggestion. And I cannot offer a suggestion to anybody who is not willing to receive the suggestion. If I were to say something that weren't aligned with their values or morals, or that they wouldn't otherwise say or do, they have full control to not receive it. I can't implant anything in somebody's head that they're unwilling to receive. So there's never a loss of control. The client is always in control. They can speak. I cannot make them say anything that they don't want to say, share a truth that they are unwilling to speak out loud. I can't do any of those things. I can't make them do anything strange with their body, like cluck like a chicken or, anything like that. So the bottom line is clients are always in full control of what they say and what they do in a session. The other is that people think that you're kind of like in a sleep state or you're not really aware of what's going on. It's really important for people to understand that you are fully aware the entire time. You're fully aware of what you're saying, what you're doing, what I am saying, what I am doing. For anybody who's ever meditated, you know that it's just an extraordinarily relaxed state. That's essentially what it feels like for most people. Now, everybody experiences it a little bit differently, so the sensations can be a little different from person to person. Some people have said that maybe they feel just heavier, like I've just sunk down in my chair, fully released tension and just really settled into the space. And some people have more of like a light kind of floaty feeling in their body. You maintain full awareness throughout the session. These are some of the most common things that people are concerned about. I can't hypnotize anybody that's not fully bought into it. If they're not fully on board, yes, I want to be hypnotized. Yes, I'm ready to make this change. I literally cannot hypnotize somebody. Somebody has to decide on their own, yes, I am ready for the change. And then once they've came to that conclusion, we can focus on so many things. So I said smoking cessation, weight loss, but any habit that somebody wants to break, any block that they want to break through. So we can do performance, sports performance, any other type of habit that people are like, this does not serve me. I need to get rid of this thing. Fears, phobias. There's all sorts of things that we can do with hypnosis.
It sounds like repetitive things that you've tried to make changes to in the past that you feel like you're just hitting a wall. For the people watching, can you describe what it's like to work with you? What is that process that they can expect?
So the very first thing is to set up a call just to see if we're a good fit. Not too big of a person to admit that not everybody is a great fit. So on those calls, it's very important that we get to know each other a little bit and make sure that I can serve them in the way that they're looking for and that they're a client that is well suited for what I do. And so I have a free call where we'll just discuss what it is that they want to change or shift or whatever it is or that they're being challenged with. And from there, I would suggest what it would look like to move forward together if they wanted to. They're pressure-free calls. You come, you talk to me. If it feels great, we move on. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm going to wish you well one way or the other. We do move on together. We talk about a package, a hypnosis package. The beautiful thing about hypnosis is we can accomplish the shifts and changes in 5 to 6 sessions, which is fast. And those would typically happen weekly. So you're talking little over a month, month and a half, and we've made major changes in whatever area it is that you've come to me for.
To learn more about Heather and schedule a call with her, search the Centered Care directory with the link in the notes below this video. And as always, subscribe if this has been helpful for you to learn more about future practitioners in the Meet the Practitioners videos.